Good morning. Welcome back to the Signature Movement. It's your girl Tanya D. Floyd in these streets. I did some thinking and some sleeping on some things, and I decided that systems are necessary for productivity, and that necessity is the mother of invention. So, because I've been catching so much flack from a certain somebody about stuff, I just need to put some systems in place so his ADHD don't become my ADHD. And that necessity thing, my business has developed a need for, every project I work teaches me something I need to include in my contract that I didn't have before. Like the one time I worked for this one old lady, I don't have positive things to say about the lady, but I'm gonna just call her an old lady. That's the meanest I'm gonna get. But I worked for this one old lady, and she was very persnickety. That ain't why I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her because after she gave me the budget and I procured everything for her project, she went and found some things she liked better, and she came back to me and she was like, "Well, I want you to take those things back, and we're going to use these." But her things were more expensive. See, she didn't use my system to purchase them. So I explained to her how we didn't have money in the budget for those things. And she said, "Well, these are what I want. So what you going to do?" And she was like 80 something old lady. So I have respect for my elders, even in business. So what I did was I took a hit. I allowed her to use the things that she wanted, and the countertop guy, the guy who was bringing the granite for her specialty countertop, didn't want to deal with me because, that whole division thing, black woman. Anyway, he didn't want to deal with me. He didn't even want to talk to me. He told me, "I'm not talking to you. I'm only talking to the guy that referred him," basically. So he talked to the client one day when I wasn't present, and she agreed to purchase his countertops and his sinks. Weren't in my budget. I already had sinks. He said my sinks weren't going to fit. So I set up a meeting for him to show me how my 21-inch sink would not fit in a 24-inch cabinet and be undermount at the same time. It can. Absolutely 100% can. I just put a 33-inch kitchen sink in a 36-inch cabinet, and the installers knew exactly what to do. It worked fine. So I don't understand your problem, but I know it was going to work. He didn't like my attitude, so he wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't deal with me. He went to her and talked to her, and she paid whatever she paid, and then she was like, "I got to take that out of your budget." My contract now says we're not doing that no more. And this thing here today is about how we are no longer taking requests for supplies after 11 a.m. I'm a plan to arrive at the job site by noon. I usually try to get there by 10 because, I can leave home by 9 if my son goes to school. And, I figure I just run on down there and see everything and get my notes together. But no, if you're a professional and you're in place, you walk onto the job site just like I do as a professional, assess what is needed in the beginning, write it down, take a picture, whatever you got to do to make you remember. I take pictures. Whatever you got to do to make you remember. And I want you to give me a list each day of things that you still need, even though at the beginning of the project you should already know because you've done this a million times. All right, fine. Everybody ain't like me. So just go ahead on and make that list every single day when you walk on the site. Look around. What are we doing today? What do we need to get it done? Send me that list by 11 o'clock a.m. and I'll get it to you by noon. It's 3 stores on the way. Different stores. Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace, whatever. Specialty stores, we're going to know that in advance. But if you need me to pick up something, you got to cut off now. We're not going to do this all day calling me, telling me we need this and we need that. No, look at the whole thing. Give me the list. If it didn't get on the list, it can't get done that day. Do something else. It's always something else. So I'm not trying to hear, "Well, we can't do this today, so we're not coming," or "I'm going to send you 2 people. He did that yesterday. We're not doing that again either. So yeah, everything teaches about how to change it to make it for the better. And I feel good about it. But in procurement, you have a chain. You have the persons who make the actual purchases, and then you have the people who are authorized to, source the goods and all of that stuff. Well, how the chain go? At the top, like in the IRS. So at the top, you have the whole people who make the budget and give you your, requisition codes and all that. So same thing here. I make the budget. I have to approve every spending you want to do. So give me a list, and I want your receipts when you finish getting all the things, if you got some things. And if I got some things, like what I pay over the phone, I'm going to need that list. And then I'm going to ask you, what do we use these for? Because if I don't know where they are. Audits. Everything. I'm not dealing with this foolishness. I think it's only this guy who's going to do me like that, but I got a few more days left of this project, and we're going to have to do it this way. So, I feel better. I solved some problems. I'm making moves. So, it's 11:21. I'm going to go ahead and get this paint and these outlets for this bar, and then I'm going to be done. And any other requests, you can start today for tomorrow. Okay? But how's your day going? You having a good day? It's a good, nice 60-degree day today. Got on my hoodie. I might have to come out of it. I got on a tank top underneath. But it just allows me to move better. I just feel, more flexible this way. Anyway, let me go. Holla.